and welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corn
and Bo.
So, do we want to talk about the most important thing first, or do we want to get our stupid shit out of the way?
Stupid shit out of the way, I think. Right?
Oh, yeah, right? Let's do it. Okay, so I shouldn't have started saying it like that, because the first thing that I want to say is, there was a bad accident this morning at Epcot, and it's not going to affect, like, the traffic going forward, but just a reminder that, like, the Disney bubble is magical, but it's still a real fucking road back there. Like, on, like, the Epcot Drive, like, there was, like, a 5-car accident and, like, a fatality and everything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, like, it'll be cleared up. But, like, I see it all the time. I see people, like, come out there to the highway, and, like, I get most people are tourists and maybe not even from this country and not sure, but, like, we still got to be paying attention. And, like, people speed like crazy back there, like, thinking that, like, it's the bubble, it's fine. But, like, There's a lot of retention ponds. I don't know. I don't think that's what happened. But, like, a while ago, they did find a missing woman in her minivan in a retention pond back there.
Wow.
Yeah, like, they're dangerous roads. So, like, just please, just because it's Disney World doesn't mean that you can just drive however the hell you want. You know what I mean? I feel like you get back there and it's like, oh, I'm excited to be here. I'm taking pictures of the sign instead of paying attention to where I'm driving. And
that sucks.
Yeah, sometimes things get kind of scary out there. Yeah. And then I just have a couple of little Disney things. So Spaceship Earth will be reopening on October 25th. It was closed for routine maintenance. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. And then this is fun. From Park to Screen, Dr. Disney posted this. Zootopia 2 is going to be the first film to ever take something built for a Disney park and adapt it into a movie. At the Shanghai Disney, they have a hilarious barbershop for sheep that supplies wool for sweaters. And they loved it so much that they made it a part of Zootopia 2. But it's actually a part of, like, the land first at Shanghai.
Oh,
so that's right. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a lot of other stuff. Diddy was sentenced to 4 years.
Yes. And I bet he gets time served.
Yeah. And so, our best friend 50 Cent said, hey, to whoever was booking Diddy for speaking engagement, I heard he won't be able to make it. I'm available. So, hit up 50 if you were looking for someone.
I was tagged in a thing today that was like Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre are going on tour. And I was like, and the person who's tagged me, I pull up the picture. I'm like, is this real? And then I look at, like, the people and the person, like, we talk about AI bullshit all the time. The person that they considered 50, like, wasn't even him. And I was like, guys, this is not real. Like, that's not even 50 in the freaking picture.
That's so good.
Like, why? It's so crazy how, like, I don't know.
That is a perfect segue to what I was gonna, now what I'm gonna say now.
Yeah.
So somebody posted this picture of Bad Bunny in the Adam Sandler movie, and it said, this man worked his way up from caddy to Super Bowl halftime show headliner. Respect. Hilarious, right? But the AI overview at the bottom said, what's the man's name? The man's name is Kendrick Lamar.
What the fuck?
How did he become famous? Kendrick Lamar's rise to fame. No, it's not.
That's
it's
not
Bad Bunny.
Kendrick Lamar.
The AI overviews are so good. And then one more. This AI posted this picture, this gossip man, of Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and Miley Cyrus as Selena Gomez's bridesmaids.
Which is fake.
Right, but, like,
people are believing it.
And, like, why? But it's like we were saying last week. Why are they able to make it look that close? Like, I can tell it's not them, but, like, if you don't regularly see pictures of them, I could see it being passable. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't as bad as if, you could tell it wasn't 50. Like, that looks like them.
Right.
This is terrifying.
It is very scary. My phone is, like, going off right now. My volume's down on my car. I thought I'd silenced my phone, but it was still silent. From work. So, like, when we got started, I turned the fucking volume back on. So it's silenced again. Hopefully that will stop the sound.
We'll see. KitchenAid. Well, we'll get to that later. Okay. So we talked about Ray J. Did we talk about how Kim and her mom are suing Ray J for defamation?
No.
But, I mean, I guess they have to at that point, right?
I mean,
like, what else are they
try to
do?
save face, but
Right. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, is Ray J a crazy person? Yeah. But are they? Yeah. So,
I mean, for defamation to stick, it has to be proved that everything he said was completely false and he knew it was false.
So we're
right?
gonna, yeah, right. So we're gonna have to see how that goes because I don't love him, but like I see where he could, you know what I mean? I believe him.
Not be fully lying.
Right. He's probably not lying. Okay, so Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. So there were some fun jokes, you know, and it was like, The Onion said Nicole Kidman retires drag king persona Keith Urban.
Oh my god.
And then someone else said Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban begin arduous task of dividing up their hair straighteners, and that honestly made me laugh. They got married in. Okay, this was just a comment from him about how he ruined things early in their marriage. I guess Nikki Glasser made a joke at the Golden Globes or whatever the hell it was this year, and she said, "Thank you to Keith Urban for playing guitar around the house so much that she wants to leave and make 18 movies a year."
Oh fuck.
That
didn't age well.
No, nope. Oh, back to Diddy real quick. Diddy told the judge that he's not a sex trafficker, but he's an amateur porn producer and wants his conviction erased.
Oh.
So obviously that all makes sense.
Right.
Clearly.
Obviously. Because porn producers drag their girlfriend by the hair through hotels.
And like, drugging people and making them have sex doesn't make you an amateur porn producer. What do you mean?
What the fuck? To go back to Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, I saw somewhere that there was a clause in their marriage, like what is it called, prenup?
Yeah.
Which obviously no one knows if this is true, so I don't fucking know. I'm just repeating the bullshit tabloids bullshit. That Keith Urban had in that prenup that for every year that he's sober from cocaine, if they were to divorce, he gets like X amount of money. So every year he's sober.
I saw that too. But this one, he says that we got married in June 2006 and barely 4 months into our marriage, my addictions blew our marriage to smithereen. So did he lose that already? Is that gone then?
No, that was when he went to
rehab.
Okay. And then that's when they say
that's
prenup was like altered. I guess supposedly the cocaine clause was exposed in the divorce filings. The clause states that Kidman would pay Keith $600K for every year he stays sober from cocaine during their marriage, totaling an estimated $11 million since his 2006 rehab stint.
Now, I feel like for her, $11 million is probably not that big of a deal to get rid of him.
Right. But that's just like one clause, right? And like, right. How do you agree to paying? I guess he didn't want to get off cocaine, so he's like, if you want me to get off cocaine, you're gonna pay me. Like what?
Right? Maybe you should have just divorced him then.
Yeah, like she's helping you. You want to be on it that bad? That like,
what's the inside of your nose look like?
K to stay off it? I'm so confused by that.
People are weird, man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess shit in Hollywood doesn't make sense. It's like a whole different fucking world, right?
Yeah, I think so, right? And like, keep seeing the stuff about his bandmate, and he's like changing the lyrics for like this bandmate. Yeah, and it's like, was he having an affair the whole time? Because then, do you get your cocaine money, your clean money? You know what I mean? Like, because what, like you said, what other clauses are in there?
Clause of, like,
right? If there's
cheating,
an infidelity clause, then bingo bango, he's out.
Right.
Oh, this Nicki Minaj and Cardi B shit has been wild. First of all, Nicki Minaj seems fucking unhinged. I was never a big fan of hers. I don't know if it's because like I was just a little older when her music came out and it felt real immature, but like she still feels real fucking immature. And like I think she's like a decade older than Cardi B, and like Cardi B is hilarious, but like still somehow not as fucking immature as this wild woman.
Right. And I don't know what started it. Do you know what started it? I just kept seeing like what was being said.
I think Cardi B talked shit about her on her new album, and then Nicki Minaj like is responding and won't stop, and then they start talking about each other's kids.
Yeah.
And then Nicki Minaj went on some crazy. The internet was calling it coke-fueled rants, which like I don't disbelieve. But she also tweeted, "Let's get into the sabotage of my tour with Future, which then became my tour with Juice WRLD, who coincidentally died on my B-day." So she thinks that he died on her birthday to sabotage her tour.
Oh. Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
If that's not a...
That's such a crazy ass, narcissistic ass thing to say. The fuck is your problem? So I don't really know a lot about it, but the more that I see, the more I feel like Cardi B is hilarious and Nicki Minaj is unhinged.
I mean, Dumar posted something today. They were like, she calls it just the tip, and like people write in. She does it every once in a while, and people write in to say like what celebrities they've waited on and like who tips good and who doesn't.
Oh, good.
And Nicki Minaj, someone wrote in about her and said, had an entire birthday party renting out the full rooftop and didn't tip on like a $30,000 to $40,000 bill. Restaurant had to pay the staff event pay. The restaurant had to pay the staff event pay because everyone worked for under minimum wage.
I believe it.
Okay, yes, I guess, like, it's possible, like, people go out and eat and don't tip. But if you're renting out as an establishment, like...
They should charge her.
We do banquets where I work, and a 20% tip is included on every banquet. So, like, if you have somebody renting out your entire rooftop, gratuity should be included in the price of the rental.
You're right, and we can assume that she assumed it would be because you're at $30,000.
What restaurant?
Nobody
is staffing a $30,000 birthday party and not including a service charge in the rental. Right.
I mean, at TGI Fridays, it's right 6 people and up. We're putting your fucking automatic grab on there. So, like, as I read that, actually, when I first read it, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But now that I just read it out loud, I'm thinking, I feel like maybe I don't know, but I think that's on the restaurant too. I see what you're saying, because when you read it to me, my original thought was that's fucked up. But then when you started talking about banquets, I thought, well, no, you're right, because even the fucking Macaroni Grill is going to give you a
fucking party of six or more
is get automatic rat, right? Like, I don't...
How are you going to round down an entire rooftop and not make sure your staff's taken care of? So I feel like maybe if she didn't, part of that blame is on the...
Yeah, on the restaurant. For sure. Right, because now that I'm thinking back to it, like, when I was serving, like, anytime there's, like, a big table that, like, someone else didn't want, yeah, I'm going to take it because it's automatic rat. What do you mean?
Right.
I'll take the 12 top by myself, no problem.
Right.
I got this.
There's no way... Yeah, I feel like part of that is on, because there is that chance that, like, she thought it was included. Because what fucking
if you were paying $40,000, you would assume that they automatically ratted you.
Yeah, but but
should you not have double checked
to make sure that they were the staff was taken care of? But the fucking restaurant owner should have been making sure the staff, their staff was taken care of.
Absolutely.
So there is double fault in that.
So we'll give Nicki Minaj this one, maybe.
Yeah, I believe she's not the only one at fault.
Right. That Juice WRLD comment was
Juice
wild.
WRLD, she is at fault.
That was...
She killed him. I mean, at this point, maybe she should be charged with his murder. Because if she didn't have a tour going on, he wouldn't have died. Right.
There you go. Cardi, get her. So this turned out to be satire, but...
I don't know if he was murdered. Was he murdered? Is that what it said?
I don't.
It just said he died.
No,
but...
yeah, I don't remember. I don't know who Juice WRLD is. I know he was a popular rapper, but I don't know.
I don't remember what happened to him,
yeah. So this was a fake satire story, but I believed it for a second. Because sometimes, so, you know, we live in Florida, and people are always like, Florida people are so crazy, and then I always want to be like, no, they're not. And then, like, something fucking weird and crazy happens, and I'm like, all right. 3 Florida men jailed after mall fight over Joe Camel Labubu.
Oh my God.
And I believed it because them Labubu dolls are popular, and it's smoking a cigarette, and it looks kind of fucking cool. So, like, I believed it. And then at the bottom it said that it was satire, and I was like,
oh my God.
After I sent it to my cousin, and then I was like, you know what? The fact that I believed this proves my point still.
Have you seen the, I thought you were going to go here with the satire and the AI and all that. Have you seen the video? And I still don't know if it's real. Like, we were arguing about it at work today, and half the people said it was real and half the people said it was fake. And it is a kid sitting on the front porch of their house, and the camera we're watching, the viewpoint we're watching is from, like, the doorbell.
Okay.
And you hear the mom saying, like, yelling to the kid, and the kid's, like, eating chips or something. And he's feeding it to a fucking crocodile that is, like, walking up the steps of this, like, walking towards this kid on the fucking porch. And then the mom runs out the door and grabs the kid at the last second, right before the crocodile. And it looks so real. My friend's like, that's fake. And, like, I'm like...
Was it in Australia? I feel like it could happen.
I don't know where it was.
I don't
No,
know.
they didn't have an accent, but right. I'm like, well, you see alligators like in people's fucking
And then people feed them, and then that's how they get like
and
this.
shit, and like you see them like. I don't know where the video is, but
I feel like that could be true.
I don't know if it's real or fake still. I mean,
I feel like it could be. I didn't see the video,
right,
but
like,
just from
not,
like living here, I believe
it's
it.
like the bunnies on the trampoline. Like, it's not like that one looked so real until you realized a bunny was disappearing. But there was
I don't know what you're talking about.
there was one where like bunnies jumping on a trampoline and so many fucking people fell for it.
Right.
But then if you like really watch it and pay attention, like one bunny fucking disappears.
So obviously that was.
So it was obviously fake.
You're gonna have
but it was like black and white and like looked like a night vision camera, and it was a bunch of bunnies like jumping on a trampoline. And now you talk about it and it sounds so fake, and like it's like, how did people believe that? But so many people fell for it. Even like I feel like younger kids who like kind of catch that shit a lot.
Right,
quicker.
right. Like even that stupid bridesmaid photo looked pretty damn good until you like zoomed in. Like, but it looked like their faces at least. You know what I mean?
I went on that vacation.
Oh yeah.
Over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, how was your trip?
It was a lot of fun.
Did you go somewhere cool you want to tell us about?
I could, but it was funny. But I feel like I needed to finish this story.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do like Life of a Showgirl. We'll get to that. That's like the bullshit we want to talk about at the end because we have so much to say about it. But
go on until the camera dies.
Yeah. But you know, that released over the weekend. It was released the day that I left, whatever. So I wanted to do like a little fun Life of a Showgirl like gift for everybody. And so I was gonna do like, I found these really cute orange like goblet glasses, and so I was gonna do that and like turquoise matching like silk pajamas I found cheap.
Perfect.
But it was perfect, but Amazon fucked me. Like, it's been fucking me lately, and like my pajamas didn't show up in time, so I had to pivot really quick. And so I went and got like a bottle, like little splits of champagne to put in each bag, whatever. I'm like, it's a celebration of Life of a Showgirl, pop the bottle, whatever. But I was like, I gotta put something else in there. Like, I can't just do a glass. And so I was like, oh my God, how funny would it be if I found an AI filter that made everyone into a showgirl and like cut that out and like put
pictures of them as showgirls in their things, but you made it with AI. Yeah, that sounds fun.
So I found the filter. I ended up not cutting it out because on TikTok I just typed in showgirl filter, and there was literally a filter for the Life of a Showgirl that made you into a fucking showgirl, and it said the Life of a Showgirl on the picture.
Perfect.
So I ended up doing that. And I mean, how real they look. Like I took pictures of all my friends, you know, I made them into showgirls, and it literally looks. I mean, it looks just like them, like those pictures of them. It's wild.
It's crazy how good it is.
It's crazy.
But it's scary.
Yes, but it was really funny when I made them all open it together. Like, you know, so 2 of the girls got there a little later than expected, and I was like, no one's allowed to peek. Like, do not peek in these bags, because I wanted like everyone's like raw reaction at once. I did record it. And I did. If you're watching this one, I want to see it. I did put it up on like my personal TikTok of like their reaction. Sure. Yeah, and then at the end of the video I added like I asked everyone, I'm like, guys, do you care if I put this on my TikTok? Like, I know it's not actually your body in these like revealing outfits, but it is your face.
Right, sorry if you're
and
okay
looks
with it.
Just like you. Like, you know, you can't tell that it's fake. So and everyone agreed to let me put the pictures up on social media.
Oh, I'm going to go look later because I want to see that.
Yeah, so it was really funny. But yeah, I mean, again, the AI shit, just how fucking real it looks. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, it is.
And then you could use their faces, so then anyone.
Yes, like I just got their picture off their Facebook. Or, I mean,
that's what I'm assuming they weren't with you because they didn't know that you did this. Yeah. So like you did, like you had to go like stalk their social media. So anyone could stalk your social media, screenshot your picture, and put it in
something.
Anything.
Put it up. Yeah, add your voice to it if they got a clipping of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's very scary.
You could do it to us right here. Get a clip of our. I mean, I don't know that I should have said that, but like that's what I thought immediately. It was like,
right.
You could easily like.
Here's our voice.
We post ourselves all over the internet.
Right. It's crazy, and I'm sure it happens. And I don't know. There's got to be. They're all worried. Everyone, you know, government's all worried about fucking TikTok and shit. They need to be like making laws for fucking AI.
Right.
To be honest.
Right. Take the FCC and go harass the fucking AI creators. You know what I mean?
Right.
Leave Family Guy alone. Or I don't know who you're harassing now, but I know Family Guy used to make songs about the FCC or whatever, right? Yeah, the AI is crazy and scary and weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also fun. It was very fun to make them all into
Showgirls.
Showgirls.
Yeah. I like try not to use it like on my social media because I feel like I'm all like against it, so I don't want to be. Right. But like sometimes I do want to like, or like I'll do like little things in CapCut and I just won't post them because I'll be like publicly talking shit. So then I feel like such a hypocrite when I post it.
I mean, I'll use it, but like also.
But for fun, for entertainment, like right? You're not like,
and I didn't just post their AI pictures without their
asking them, right? No, right. No, like, and I've done like a couple little like I think I did like a Moana one on TikTok last year because it was like the new movie was coming out and it was fun. Or like I do them with like my cat, you know what I mean?
Right.
And Snapchat, obviously.
Right.
Which I think is probably the same thing, but like cheaper. Because it's Snapchat. And one more thing, Duolingo is going to give out 4 months of Super Duolingo. You can use code Benito if you want to understand the Super Bowl songs for Bad Bunny. Duolingo said, use code Benito.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Why? I thought you were all about it last week.
But that's a very weird marketing.
Duolingo, they're always doing weird shit.
Like, no, I'm totally for Bad Bunny on the Super Bowl. But like Duolingo being like, I guess it is kind of like, hey,
I think it's funny.
Yeah. I had to process it and think how I felt about it. But with them being like, oh, well, you don't think you know Spanish? Here you go, learn it so you can then enjoy the Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I'm here for it. It's funny. It took me a minute to like.
And I mean, the caption was, y'all have 4 months to get it together.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, that's funny. I'm with it. And I think that's all I have outside of.
Okay, I have a few things that you didn't say.
Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter and Joe Keery.
I don't know anything about that.
Love it. So Joe Keery is a character from Stranger Things that if you watch Stranger Things, you're in love with him. We're all in love with him.
Okay.
And apparently he was at one of her concerts and she was like flirting with him and he was being all awkward about it. And now the whole internet's like, yes, they should be together.
Oh, they're trying to hook him up?
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah, I think so. There's like some memes out again today. Was it today? So this guy was talking about it. This guy that I like, Holden Smith, I follow him on our account too because he posts a lot of like Taylor Swift stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so she arrested him at her concert last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She does like that. Whatever.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah, and then so my text messages are high, so something must be going on in there. I'm not going to pay attention to right now. And then just like a collection of memes, and it was like me and the bad bitch I pulled by being awkward. And then he did the joke with her and. She like didn't finish her joke and he was like, it's cuffing season and put his hands up and
oh shit.
He was really into it. So
maybe they're gonna be seen out in public together soon.
I hope so. All right, let's go. What do you got?
I have that NSYNC is still considering going on tour without Justin. Honestly,
do it.
I'm here for it. I mean, at this point, this man is just like stopping all of us from having a great time. So we'll do it without him. I'm here for it. Let's do it. Sign me up.
Buy his own fault.
Buy me the tickets. Would it be better if he was there? Oh, not better, but like, yeah, it would be really cool to have all 5 of them together.
But they can do it without him. I'm pretty sure Joey Fatone does it at Epcot at least twice a year.
Right.
So.
And Chris Kirkpatrick's just been doing it for a while.
Right, and I think
Lance Bass is still very proud that he was part of NSYNC.
And when Joey Fatone does his Joey Fatone and Friends, sometimes he brings Lance. Sometimes he brings Chris Kirkpatrick. You know what I mean? Like, it's Joey Fatone and Friends. You just got to get there to figure out who the friends are.
Right.
But, like...
Yeah, I'm here for the 4 of them. Like, sign me up. I think I love all 4 of them more than Justin these days, to be honest. He's just losing his appeal to me.
You know what?
Tyrese got in trouble
for...
I know. It still hurts very much so every time I say it. It's very hard for me to say out loud.
You know what? But good for you. That's growth, right? You're willing to realize that he's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
So I like it. But I mean, I feel for you, but...
It hurts my heart.
I know.
This also hurts my heart. Tyrese was booked for animal cruelty because his dog mauled his neighbor's dog to death. So I don't really know the full story and why, like, he was charged for animal cruelty. Like, he must have not been, like... The dog must have been chained up outside or, like, not... Because usually it's, like, you're charged for, like... bad parent, like you let your dog out off a leash or something like that.
Like a bad ownership or something.
Animal cruelty is different, I feel like, than your dog was loose and mauled the neighbor's dog.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't on a leash and got the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like a more serious charge than just like your dog was off leash and killed somebody.
Right. So like he had to have like not been very nice to his dog.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that Tyrese is maybe unmedicated mentally ill. I haven't seen much about him recently, so I guess his people got him together, but for a minute. So I'm like a fan of 90s R&B music. So I used to follow Tyrese on every platform. And then he must have let his handlers let him have his Facebook password, and he went for a while like crazy shit on Facebook with post it, and it was like years ago. Like it's been years since I've seen it, so like I honestly kind of forgot until you said that. As soon as you said that like he was doing something controversial, I was like, oh right, because he's fucking nuts. And he would just go on like these really fucking crazy ass rants about like how The Rock is not a part of their Fast family. Which whatever beef they have is fine. You guys can have beef, but like he would go on these crazy. That's probably what happened. The Rock is way more popular than him, and his fucking team was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Right.
Because he would just make these crazy ass posts about how he's not part of the Fast fam. He had that ex-wife that he was constantly bashing and just saying really nasty personal things about. I'm sure it's all been scrubbed by now, but there was a good 6 months a couple of years ago where he was fucking in control of his social media and like it wasn't okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, now he's got a dog he's not fucking very nice to, and unfortunately his neighbor's dog passed, and I saw pictures of the neighbor's dog. No, not the mauled dog, but like
before.
Like, he's cute little King Charles Cavalier. He's so sad.
Oh, that is sad.
Feels so bad
pretty.
for the neighbor.
I mean, nobody should be getting mauled to death. But.
Right, but they're such a cute little pup.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad for the neighbor because I feel like when those King Charles, like, I don't know, they're one of those, like, okay, all dogs are loved by the owners, right? But, like, they're just one of those dogs that, like, the owner's usually extremely attached to.
Right, they're, like, super pampered. And,
yeah.
Right. What do we call it? Dog princess? I don't know.
Right. Apparently LAPD confirms that David is no longer a suspect in the death of Celeste Rivas.
Who is then?
So then who is?
Yeah, who is?
Right, I don't know.
Who is?
I don't think they have one. I think they've just corroborated like whatever alibi he's had.
I mean, okay. I hope that her family gets peace. I hope that they get justice. I hope they find out. Yeah. And like
to like completely, or are they like saying that
so that he like thinks that and slips up? Right. Because like, I mean,
maybe they just don't have enough to hold him right now or something.
And like, honestly, regardless of how this plays out, he seemed like he was up and coming. I hadn't heard of him until all of this. So like, I don't know that his career is going to recover from this regardless.
Well, I don't, who knows, there's plenty of proof that that's not always the case.
Yeah, right, I guess.
Mariah Carey's doing she's bringing Christmas to Las Vegas.
Nice.
At the MGM Dolby Live Theater, November 20.
What? November 20 what?
8th. To December 13th. Why?
Well, that's my 40th birthday. My sister's trying to get me to go out there.
I know.
So maybe I'm going to just buy tickets right
Christmas
now.
Time.
Yeah, obviously.
In Las Vegas.
I'm going to buy tickets
Stop it. There's a King Charles Cavalier next to us. I
my
swear to God, there's a lady walking her dog, and it's a King Charles.
Well, that was serendipitous.
That was, yes. So random. Right? Isn't it? Looks just like it's got to.
I think so.
I'm
not great on dog breeds, but
I'm pretty good. That's like the one random thing that I have retained from high school. I was in that stupid fucking vet class.
I was going to say, where did you learn that
in
high school? I
did. Class.
Right, the vet
and
class.
they made me learn, I had to learn all these breeds of a dog and all these fucking breeds of a horse. And I don't remember all the horse breeds, but the fucking dog breeds I have somehow retained.
Well, you probably have more interaction with dogs than horses. So it's probably easier to remember the dogs.
I guess, yeah. But it's just this weird. I'm like, I don't know why I know dog breeds. I just do.
You just told us why.
I know, but why did I retain that?
Because you see the dogs all the time.
But, yeah, I guess.
It's like the clock, right? So, like, I have family members that are younger than us that grew up in a digital age, but they learned, like, how to tell time on a clock. But, like, they couldn't do it right now because they grew up with, like, these digital fucking clocks.
Right.
So then I was like trying to teach Ferris how to tell time, and I was like, I need to have a clock in the house because if you don't look at it all the time, you're gonna fucking forget
how to do it.
Right, but if you're seeing dogs all the time, you're gonna remember.
Yeah, I suppose. And then the very last thing I have before we can talk about the life of a showgirl is Mark Sanchez was stabbed over the weekend.
Did you see what he did to the other guy?
But then, now he's, like, being charged with...
Yeah. Mark Sanchez, he got stabbed in self-defense.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the aggressor in the situation. He's absolutely the fucking bad guy here.
Yeah. But, like, the stories that first came out, like, the first thing I sent was... that he had been stabbed somewhere up here. I sent it.
Yeah. And it turned out he was stabbed in self-defense.
Turns out that he did that himself.
Oh, I do have something else. That's not something that I sent. It's something that happened in real life. They went to see the Gabby Cat movie. So Gabby Stallhouse put a movie out.
Yes.
So my 6-year-old child absolutely loved it. He said that it was so good. My 48-year-old man was like, yeah, it was really good. And then my kid walked away. He said it was terrible. But he said that, like, the story was really good and the message was really good, but it was definitely, like, a sing-along, which you can expect from them.
Right.
Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know more about Gabby Stallhouse, you can just pause this for a second. He thinks that they're going to maybe phase Gabby out because she's a teenager.
Oh, shit.
So apparently at the end of the movie, something happens, and a sister's mentioned. So he's not sure if they're going to, like, have them both be in the show because she made the show, so it sucked to just throw her away.
Right.
Or if she's going to be, like, transition. I think it would be cool if they did 2 shows because I think there's a lot of kids that grew up watching her and, like, sure, like, maybe they're too old for what the show is, but, like, that doesn't mean that they wouldn't want another more adult show with her in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a teenager show for them.
Right.
And then, like, have a new show with the sister for the kids, but...
Oh, shit.
He said that Kristen Wiig is hilarious, which she always is. So
yeah,
he said that like apparently she's like the bad guy and she's like really funny.
Oh shit. It's a cartoon, right, or no?
Well, Gabby's Dollhouse. So the show is half and half. So like she's a human, but then she like does her dance and puts on her ears and sings her song and turns into a cartoon to go into the dollhouse.
Right.
So something happens with that.
Okay.
And then she's like growing up, and the whole movie apparently is about like growing up and it's okay to, like, you know, grow up at your own pace and still play with your toys or whatever. You know, like, you don't have to be too cool for the dollhouse and all that.
Right.
So he said that it was a really good message, but, like, he doesn't like adult musicals, so he was, like...
dying on the inside.
Yeah. But he was cool about it. Like, when I asked how it was, like, in front of Ferris, he was like, it was great, right? And Ferris was like, yeah, it was so good. He's like, it was so funny, right? And like, yeah, it's so funny. And then he's like... I was like, well, whatever.
Dying.
Right, you went. But he said that like it was a good. So like if you are a fan of Gabby Stallhouse, he did say that like it was worth it for your kid.
Yeah.
You might not like the songs. I don't know. Just from talking about it, I have the Hey Gabby song stuck in my head now. So.
Right. I feel like I kind of know what it is, but I've never watched it. My kids were way older for that. Yeah.
She's even, like I said, she's becoming a teenager herself now. You know what I mean? So like, but like Universal just made her a whole fucking world. So. The show's not going anywhere. They're just going to have to find a way to...
Right.
But I think it would be cool if, like, they did something like Big Kid for her. You know what I mean? So that her fans... Because if you started watching her show when she was a kid, then you're a teenager now, too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think it would be fun to... I don't know what they're going to do, but something's going to happen.
Right.
So, all right. Anything else, or are we ready?
I don't believe so.
All right. So I have a lot of feelings and opinions, and first of all, I want to say I have nothing but respect for the Swifties because this is the first time that I've, like, gone into a new album as, like, a fan of the music, right?
Right.
So like I said before a million times, I was a fan of her as a person, didn't really care for the music, and then with TTPD, I was like, this is great, you know what, I'm in. So going into it, expecting it to be good, hearing it, loving it, literally I was listening to, I turned it on Friday. So I remembered at like 12:30 a.m. on Thursday night as I was getting ready to go to bed. So I started to put it on and then I was like, you know what? It's the middle of the night. I'm going to sleep.
Right.
I'm not this into it. And then Friday morning we had a down day planned. I was like cleaning my house. I turned it on. Ferris we've had so much going on. He's not really like watching TV during the day. So I was like, you know what? We have a down day. Netflix came out with their fucking Halloween playlists. Watch TV. He gets halfway through an episode and he comes in. What are you listening to? It's making me dance. In love with it.
Might have to play the clean versions for him.
Yeah. And that's okay. But what the fuck is wrong with the world? Like, like, honestly, like, how you guys have done this for 20 years and, like...
They always have hate.
And then they're like, oh, all she writes about is, like, she loves Travis and, like, her haters hate her. Yeah, and you guys are out here fucking hating.
Right, and the
continuing
last album
to fucking
all
hate.
she wrote about was her breakups, and all she writes about is... like, okay, yeah, that's her fucking life. Like, whatever, it's fucking good.
And what do other artists write about?
Right.
Every artist, there's not a fucking musical artist out here that's not writing about their breakups and their relationships and their lives.
Or
what
like,
do you think? Where do you think love songs come from?
Drinking a beer. Like, what the fuck?
But like, everybody, there's not an artist out there that doesn't have a song about a fucking relationship.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right. I mean, I think it's a great album.
I thought it was great. And I don't want to listen to a song about Tyler or Travis's penis. Then don't.
Then don't. It's fucking hilarious.
I loved it.
I stayed up till midnight. It was a whole thing. Like, so many things happened the first night we were on that vacation, but I did stay up until midnight, and I was like a bottle and a half deep in wine.
Is that why you're making them TikToks? I watched a couple of them, and I reshared one on our page because I was like, you know what, this is good.
Drunk.
Oh, they were good though. You were making sense.
Like,
you were making sense.
I don't know if I was, but I came to Wood and I was like, holy shit, what are we doing, Taylor? I was like redwood trees ain't hard to see. Whatever love was the key to open my thighs.
Oh,
and I was like, oh my God, what are we doing?
And, like, here's the thing. She's a fucking adult.
Absolutely. And that's what I think people don't understand. And she's writing for fucking adults. Like, I am a 40-year-old woman that has been listening to Taylor since 2006. She's not writing just for the children. There is the clean versions for the children. She has fans that are in their 40s. She's writing those songs for us.
And herself.
Like,
it's her songs, it's her feelings.
Yes, she has... Taylor has fans that range from fucking toddlers to fucking 60 years old, 70 years old.
I was going to say older than that.
80 years, yeah, like literally every generation.
There are some old ass women that are super about it.
Every generation. And the people who have been there.
And that Candleman, that old Candleman.
The old Candleman, he's fucking.
He's got to be 80s. He's got to be in his 80s.
And
his
so
Reputation
she releases, yes. And he literally just flew to...
he went to the thing.
To the thing, the pop-ups.
Yeah. He was out there passing out fucking soaps or candles, whatever the hell he does.
Funny. I love him.
He is funny.
But, yeah, so she releases clean versions and she releases the explicit version for the fans of hers that are old enough to hear bitch and dick and fucking every other word she uses. Like, if you don't want to hear them, listen to the clean versions.
And like we've said 1,000 times, yes, sure, some of her fans are children. But like we've said this time and time again, if you as a parent have a problem with your child listening to that kind of music, you should be paying attention. That's on you.
Like, was I expecting the words, my dick is bigger, coming from Taylor about, what was it? Like,
that was the father figure one, right?
Yeah, the father figure. And she says something about the devil. I can something with the devil because my dick's bigger. I don't know. My dick's bigger. And I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Am I loving it?
But I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Am I hating her for it? Absolutely not.
Nope. Nothing but respect.
But like, if you have a child that you're afraid, like, okay, it said explicit. Were we expecting that line? No.
But it still said explicit. That's on you.
If you're going to be mad that that was said in front of your child, you need to listen to the explicit versions first because you don't know the lyrics yet.
Right. Like, my kid absolutely came in while I was listening to the exclusive one. I'm not mad at Taylor. That was on me. I'm aware. That was on me.
And so now we, what is bigger in the clean version? I forget.
I don't know. I didn't even listen to the clean version yet.
No, she says something there. They're all changed.
Super Wild or something.
Right. But like, I think it's amazing.
I think it's amazing. And this part might not be super comfortable for you, but just another point on her fans. Even the people that were her fans when they were children, when she came out, Kaylee.
Right.
Those people are now fucking adults too.
Right.
So sure, you might have some child fans, but again, that's on their parents to decide what they can listen to. The people that have been her fans from day one that were children, they're adults now too.
Right. Like,
we're all fucking
literally
adults.
Was born in 2006. She was born the year that debut was released. She has been listening to Taylor since she was in my stomach. And she is 19 now. Taylor,
she's an adult.
And she has been a fan since she was 1 and A1. You know what I mean? Like, she is an adult.
Well, and that's my point, is that, like, Taylor is old enough to write music for adults because she's clearly an adult, and so are her day one fans who were infants when she came out. They're adults now too.
Right.
So it's totally fine for her to write adult
people
music.
just
Also,
love to fucking hate her.
It's
and you know
wild.
what? All it does is fucking boost her numbers. She has literally broken every record. And she held the record before. Like, Tortured Poets Department broke...
She's breaking her own records.
All these fucking records. Blew every record out of the fucking water. And she just doubled the numbers with this one.
But it wasn't that good.
Right. Like...
The fuck is wrong with y'all?
And it's supposed to be upbeat and happy and fun.
It is.
And it is. And then can we talk about the satire in it? Because people aren't getting that either.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like, no one's understanding that Canceled is fully fucking satire.
I really like it. It's my favorite.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
It's fully like no, Taylor does not like her friends to be canceled. Taylor is the most supportive fucking friend out there. She does nothing but support the people in her corner. She does not like her friends to be canceled. It is satire. Like, when she's like, you know who my best friends are because we have the same scars? That's because she knows what Blake is fucking going through. And she's supporting her. In the background, everyone thinks she's wearing Blake's jewelry as like a fucking fuck you to her. No, she's wearing Blake's jewelry as a sign of fucking silent support.
And then I keep seeing people saying that it's not about Blake. It's not. If you think that song's not about Blake, I don't know what fucking planet you live on.
But it's not about Blake in the way of like she's fucking
no, but
shit.
it's supporting Blake. If you think that song's not supporting Blake, right? I don't know what fucking planet
she's like,
you live
know
on.
who my friends are because we have the same scar. They were in my corner when I was going through this bullshit, and now you're going through it. I'm in your fucking corner, like.
And that's why I can't
they're
believe
all
the amount of
like,
people
she so wants Blake canceled. I'm like, you guys not understand satire?
No,
Did you
they
never
don't.
like grow up with the fucking Onion?
Here's the thing,
like,
Kim, these people are using too much AI and their own brains aren't fucking working.
Right, it drives me crazy. Like, you guys are so stupid, and she's just laughing all the way to the fucking bank.
So this is my favorite one. It said, Blake Lively shockingly shows love to Taylor Swift on the life of a showgirl with Lisa. What do you mean, shockingly, page 6, you fucking morons?
There's no fucking way Taylor's, like, not supporting a friend who, like, was fucking sexually harassed when she herself was sexually harassed and sued someone for $1.
And what about
the
Gucci line? You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, this is supporting her, you idiot.
Like, oh yeah, I like my friends canceled. She's being fucking sarcastic.
Or she's saying that she likes it because they're strong women. But right, either way, like,
no,
she's supporting
being
it. I know, like, I'm saying, like,
in my brain, she's being like.
But you could still be like, I like my friends canceled because, like, they're standing up for themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you could take it either way.
Right.
But it's still supportive of the friends. It's not...
She could be saying it that way, too. Like, oh, yeah, I like my friends canceled because we're
stuck up for ourselves. We're doing our thing. Right. So you could take it either way. But the way that you can't take it... is anti-Blake.
That she's saying she loves it that Blake's being canceled.
That's the dumbest take I've heard. And I heard a lot of people saying it was about Brittany Mahomes. And, like, maybe if she did something too, because I know that she does things like layered, right? But, like, I think that it was very fucking clear from multiple lyrics in there that this was a support of Blake's song.
Right.
I thought that was pretty fucking clear.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that are on the internet, like, oh, she clearly hates Blake. I don't get it. I don't get where you're getting from.
Like, tunnel vision, right? Like, the word canceled means that they want Blake canceled because we want Blake canceled. So see, she's saying canceled because she sees what we see. Like, no, you stupid idiots.
No. And I don't know what planet y'all live on. Is it, like, inhabited mainly by ostriches that are teaching you to just stick your head in the fucking sand because you don't want to believe that some moron man lied to you? You know what I mean? Like, what?
I know. Ruin the Friendship made me fucking cry when I read it. Yeah. When I listened to it, like, it takes me a little while, like, because I think at first I'm, like, not really analyzing the lyrics.
Well, first you're just kind of listening.
I'm just listening.
You're just listening.
Right. And then,
just let the music take you where it takes you.
Right. And then I listen to it a second time, and then I hear things like, a little bit more. And I think by the third time when I heard her, like, and I really, like, had a chance to listen to it, because I was also, like, one bottle and a half, almost 2 bottles into a wine, and it was like 3 a.m. So, your brain not wasn't fully working, right. So when I heard the line where she was like, I got the call from Abigail, and I came home, this wasn't an invitation. I was like, oh my God. I was like in the car. I was like, guys, he died. The friend died. She never took a chance with him. And I was like, and Abigail had to call her, and she had to go all the way home for a funeral. And apparently,
they're like, who the fuck is Abigail, Kim? What are you doing?
And apparently, I'm not like the biggest. I didn't know that this I forget his name now.
I saw it somewhere.
I guess like Swifties, like diehard Swifties who like follow everything about her life. They
already knew.
Exactly.
That's what I figured it out because the internet told me what happened.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I guess she had talked about him like previously and having to, when she had like right after she had to go to his funeral, and that like she used to show him all of her songs, and then like right after she released an album was when she got the call that like he had passed, and she had to go. And she was like, I used to show him all my, let him listen to all my music first. Like, he heard it first. So and now, yeah. So that was like, and then people like, she's still writing about an ex-boyfriend from 20 years ago. No, she's writing about a friend that she lost. And maybe like the anniversary of his death had come up while she was on tour. And like, it was like fresh feelings. You know what I mean? Like, just because this event happened 20 years ago doesn't mean that it's not still affecting her. Like,
absolutely.
It could have been his birthday, or like a memory popped up in her brain, and like she was writing new music. She missed that, like she couldn't show.
Right. If she always gave him her new music to hear.
Not like,
and now she can't.
Like, that doesn't like,
She'll probably think about him every time she writes an album. If this was someone that like you would always let them hear the music before you put it out, it makes sense that you would think about that person every time you write an album. Right. If you did it for multiple albums,
like,
you let him listen
I don't
first.
Even think he was like an ex-boyfriend. I think
she made it very clear that they didn't actually kiss. I should have kissed you 100 times in that fucking song.
Right.
I don't think it was an ex-boyfriend.
Literally, the song has ruined the friendship because the whole point was that like she didn't take the chances because they didn't want to ruin the friendship. And she's saying take the chances because you never know like if you won't have that chance anymore because you get a call from Abigail one day and he's gone.
Right.
Like,
layers to the shit.
It's like, what the fuck? He's not just like some random guy that passed that like,
no. Right.
It's like one of her best friends.
And that's something that you can be sad about. There's no
20 years later.
Yeah, that's fine.
It can still affect you and you can still write songs if that's how you process your emotions, which she has made very clear is how she processes emotions.
There's no expiration date on grief, people.
Right.
Not even for, someone that you guys think is a fucking robot, apparently. Like, right. It's wild. And then I keep seeing people, well, it's not what we expected. But why do you think that you're entitled to have expectations on the music that someone else creates? People are so quick to say, like that celebrities and music artists, they're just humans. They're not anything special. Okay, right. So, like, can we give them that same grace when, like, they didn't write the songs we thought they were going to write? Why do you have expectations on someone else's art? You know what I mean? Like, it's weird to me, the amount of, like, not even, like, comments, but, like, posts, because now I have been listening and talking about it, so now the algorithm knows that I want to know. And so I keep seeing these posts, and it's like, it's not what we expected and this and that. And, like, I mean, I guess they're nicer about it than the ones that are being like, this is the worst and she sucks. But it's still weird to me that, like, think that you're entitled to an expectation of what the music should be. Right. Like, this is the music that this person put out. So you say all the time they're only human. Okay, well, she's only human, and she's writing about what's human to her.
As someone who knew that it was going to be Max Martin and Shellback, and they wrote 1989, a lot of the songs were 1989, and a lot of the songs on Reputation, this is kind of exactly how I thought it was going to sound.
And see, I didn't have an expectation or know what the expectation to be, but it was weird to me.
It was going to be extremely poppy and upbeat and like...
And fun. And it is.
Right. And like, I watched a video today of a girl, and I don't remember who it was, so I can't give him credit, but she had like every album of Taylor, and she was like, she started with The Life of a Showgirl and was like, oh yeah, this album isn't as lyrically great as Tortured to Poets Department, so it's not good. And this album, and then she has Tortured to Poets Department, and this album, it sounds nothing like whatever album, I can't do the order backwards, Midnight's, and it's too poemy or whatever, oh yeah, wait, like, The Life of a Showgirl isn't poemy enough. It's nothing, it's not good. Why is she changing? And then the Tortured Poets Department was too poemy. Why didn't she stick with Midnight's? And then Midnight's was too, like, slow, whatever. Why didn't she stick with it? And like Folklore and Evermore were too slow. So why, why didn't she go up? I don't know, but like just like all the complaints as she went backwards with like every album was just never as good enough as the one before, but then the one after was never like, you know what I mean? Like it was just so contradictory and
right, like y'all got something to say about every fucking thing.
album. Like she can never, like she's never good enough yet. She's fucking selling out stadiums. People are fighting over, like she cannot keep a thing on the shelf. Like she can't keep tickets. She in the box office, they immediately sell out. She can't keep albums on her website. They immediately sell out. Like,
yeah,
I don't like. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I really appreciate all of you people though that are going in all the comment sections and like just writing the lyrics of like actually romantic to all of these posts, and that's probably my favorite thing that I've seen on the internet the last couple days.
Yes.
All these people are writing these terrible, mean things, and then everybody's in there like, this is actually so romantic. It's like, you know what? I fucking love you guys.
Right. I saw one. I'm going to pull it up. That's why I got my phone, because it was pretty funny.
I think I got a bunch. But
It wasn't the actually romantic one, but it was this. All the people who are criticizing Showgirl need to know that while you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat.
Yeah, honestly. I might have screenshots. I don't know. I screenshot a bunch of stuff. So the first thing I was going to say is that KitchenAid is putting out a glitter orange ass fucking mixer. So
I saw that.
Obviously, that's necessity.
Because Taylor has no effect on the world.
Right, obviously. Who cares? Okay, this is my own nonsense. I don't know why I screenshot this. Books A Million was texting me about the life of a showgirl, and I don't know why I screenshot it, but...
Yeah, the album in store.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Fallon is on tonight, so we're not going to get to talk about it because it's happening tonight. We're recording Monday. But she was on Graham Norton over the weekend, and she said that she's not planning the album yet. I mean, the wedding yet. Because she's focusing on the album, but when she does plan the wedding, it's going to be really fun because she's not going to like have a guest list that's limited. Anybody that she's ever said hi to is going to be invited.
Oh my God. Where is she going to have this fucking wedding?
I don't know. But she's like, I don't want to bubble. She's like, I don't want to have to say like, well, I only talked to you 3 times in the last year, so you're not invited. She's like, I just want everyone invited.
Does she know how popular she is?
I don't know.
I don't know where she's going to have this wedding if that's the case.
Right. And then she also said on like a radio host, because she did like a press tour with radio stations too. So I don't know who she said this to, but it might have been Emma, whatever Emma from Spice Girls. She must do like a podcast.
Oh, Baby Spice.
Yeah, because she was in the room with Taylor, and Taylor like fangirled over Emma, so that was pretty cute.
That is cute.
But she said that Travis, she was recording the podcast for 4 or 5 hours and then went out back, and that's where the proposal happened. Oh no, it was on Graham Norton actually, because he was like, is this actually your proposal? And she was like, yes. And she told the story that they had been recording the podcast for like 4 or 5 hours, and he was having everything set up in the backyard while they were recording, and then when they walked out, like she was like, he,
when
got
they did the
out.
New Heights one?
Yes.
Wow.
So what's really funny, and I'll give it to the fucking Swifties, because the detective Swifties, because people shared like the pictures that she had shared, and they're like, you can literally see where the headphones
had been on
her hair, and they were right.
Wow.
Like people guessed that it was done the same day the podcast was recorded because you could see the shape of the headphone because she had it over her hair.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
You guys are fucking sleuths.
Isn't that wild?
That is. That's crazy. I would have never.
Yeah.
I'm pretty detailed.
And so now it's like, I kind of want to go back and watch that episode of New Heights, because I bet how Travis was acting and like things like he would, I bet there's so much like, like a new perspective. Now, he literally has butterflies and is about to propose to her.
Right. Now you're going to go back and like see like.
And like in the back of his mind this whole time is that like this proposal's being set up in his backyard and he has no idea, or she has no idea.
Oh, that's exciting.
Right.
Yeah. No, I kind of want to go watch
right?
it. I still didn't, because I was like, man, it's like 3 hours of YouTube.
It is long, yeah.
I don't know about all that. So the Wood song, though, it is 100 beats per minute, which is the right tempo for hands-only CPR, and the American Heart Association did tell you to use it.
Oh,
They said,
perfect.
you know what? Use the song about Travis Kelce's penis next time you're giving CPR.
Also, apparently, the song is like 2 minutes and 39 seconds, which is like 2.39 centimeters. Or I might be saying this totally wrong, but it's something like that. Like the seconds transmit, like, turned into like centimeters, or the length of the song that number turned into centimeters is 9 inches.
Oh, that's funny.
And then it's number 9 on.
That's funny. You know, I'm not surprised he's got a giant dick the way that he acts. You know what I mean? He's like the epitome of like big dick energy. Like he just says whatever the fuck he wants. So right. I'm not surprised. Right. One of my favorite parts, another quote from our good friend 50. Taylor Swift shit is popping right now. She shout me out. She don't shout you out. She don't shout you out. LOL. This is for big timers only. Wait, I'm the only shout out on the whole album. 50 Cent on his mention in Taylor Swift's song Ruin the Friendship. So
he's so proud for that mention.
He really is.
That's so funny.
The Atlantic is insane. The life of a showgirl is the sound of an overworked entertainer reaching the mountaintop to find something worse than disappointment, burnout. What is wrong with you guys?
Are they?
What is wrong with you guys?
Like, totally canceled? Literally, not sarcastically.
But the best part is that's another one where like the whole comment section is just like, this is actually so romantic. I'm not over it. The so romantic thing is really fun and I really enjoy it. And then people are talking shit about her for like dissing that girl, but like that girl dissed her. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Right. Leave her alone. And also, you guys, the whole fucking internet is hating on her. She can make songs about y'all hating on her because you're doing it. Right. You're doing it the whole time. Somebody in Minneapolis has a Halloween house that says Life of a Show Ghoul, and they have like everybody. Here Lies Scooter Braun's Reputation. Kanye, I'm gonna let you finish. I think like her cats are in here somewhere. Oh, New Frights podcast.
Oh my god.
It's just good stuff. The Life of a Show Ghoul, and then it has all of her albums, but like as ghosts.
Oh, that's so cool.
So this is a house in Minneapolis. If you live in Minneapolis, go look for this house.
Yeah, that's
great.
So cool.
So it's got like her cats up there.
Oh my gosh, as skeleton cats, but Meredith and
it says Meredith, Benjamin and
Olivia. Yeah.
Yeah. So like this is just fun stuff.
That's
honestly.
Really funny.
Oh. And then someone on Instagram that I follow on my account. I can put this on stories. It's an account called Raising Mini Me's. She posted The Life of a Strategy Girl, and she made a whole... So her typical thing that she does is she goes through, like, what people rate things and then tells you, like, what you should do at the parks if you have kids. If you're going to, like, Hollywood Studios for the afternoon with adults, this is what you should do based on other people's recommendations and things. Okay. You know what I mean? Or like if you're going with kids to this park, stuff like that. So she did, in honor of the release of The Life of a Showgirl, and in recognition of the large overlap of Disney adult and Swiftie fandoms, it's time for another Swiftie strategy. So she's done these before. She did an Eras Tour one. But in this one, it was a real day in the park, but you'd need to reorganize it back. But it was a day in the park following the tracks. So like The Life of Ophelia was The Journey of Water, Don't Drown in Melancholy, and she went and like what you should do for each song. So that was really cool. I can share that in stories if anyone wants to go to Disney World and play Life of a Showgirl. Right. This is just Diddy nonsense.
I saw that like a pop-up, one of the pop-ups in New York City, I believe. And I don't know if it was sponsored by Taylor, but I'm assuming because it was very like Life of a Showgirl. And it was Life of a Show Cat, and they had like a bus of like cats to adopt, and it was in this huge bus that was like decked out in Life of a Showgirl, but it all said like Life of a Show Cat, and it had all the cats on display to be adopted. I would go get a cat out of that bus. It was so cute. Yeah.
So do you know about these doors? What's with the doors?
Yeah, so I guess they she did this last with Midnights too. Where maybe she didn't do it. Maybe Spotify did it. I don't remember. But anyways, in like 12 cities, there was a door, and on every door was a QR code that brought you to like a fun little video. And then there was like words in each door, and then the words I think they just made a lyric though. I think it was just a fun like scavenger hunt for the fans to do to get all like before the album. I think it came out before the album.
I just saw about the doors today, and people were finding them. I don't know. I guess they're in like major cities, and they have like half of them were figured out.
I forget what they said though. I don't even know if I would be able to find it. I read it, but I didn't think to like send it.
Yeah, I just saw it today and I didn't send it. I think I just thought when you said the bus thing, it made me think of it. Let me see what else do I have. Did we ever find out what happened on what was Saturday? What was standby on Saturday?
No, I was thinking that earlier when I was like, oh, we're recording tonight. What was ever standby? But
I meant to stay up for SNL and honestly I fell asleep.
yeah, I didn't I never heard. But like I said, I was on that I was on that trip and like I wasn't really on social media.
Right.
You know?
Well, that
like,
makes sense. You're trying to be in the moment.
Yeah,
You're
we
unplugging,
were
you're
up
with friends.
like hanging out late and stuff. So it wasn't even like I had that late scrolling because by the time like we were done all laughing and chatting, like I passed
You were going
the
to
fuck
sleep,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't see anything though. Like
yeah, I didn't either. And I was gonna stay up and watch SNL just for like the start of the new season, you know what I mean? Like see
Right.
what's up. But I am getting old and Sunday morning yoga comes early. So, and I ended up not going because it was raining and it's outside and I was like, I'm too old to be doing yoga in the rain because I'm going to slip and fucking crack my ankle or something.
All the doors have officially been found and they spell, you must remember everything, but mostly this, the crowd is your king. Is what they said. But I don't know like what that meant. And that was yesterday that all the doors had been found, the 5th, right?
Yeah,
2 days ago. Yesterday.
So yesterday was the 5th.
So that was after the album released.
Right.
So I don't really know.
Thursday.
Yeah. So I don't know like what came of that other than that. Like you must remember everything, but mostly this, the crowd is your king.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
I feel like there's a comma missing in there and it's bothering me, but that's okay.
Of course they seem to be made with AI. They were short videos, like, yeah, I'm sure they were made with AI. They were like cartoon, but they didn't look real. They were like cartoonish.
Right.
Snakes and butterflies and like it wasn't.
Goof.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what it meant.
Should I just Google what do the doors mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Why would an impossibly wealthy artist choose to use AI-generated works rather than pay artists for actual work? I mean, I guess that's what they're saying. Like, okay, whatever.
But it's not a problem when fucking Zuckerberg does it, right? But it's not a problem when Zuck does it, right? Like, he's not making $10 billion a day on Facebook, but he could do it.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. People just hate her to hate her. It is wild. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is new to me. I feel like I get that like this is regular for you all. You're used to it, but like this is new to me to like listen to something that like is good and like this person is great and did so much work and tries so hard and does so much and like they really just do anything they can to fucking villainize her and it's just so what. And I was saying it to Eric, so like again, he's a 48-year-old man. This is not his music. He doesn't love it. He listened to the whole album and then he was like, so what are you listening to next? But he didn't have a negative thing to fucking say because there's no, if you don't like it, that's fine for you. You know what I mean? And then I was kind of like getting upset as I was on the internet and I was like, I just don't understand. And he said what I'm sure is the truth. And like, you know, anybody that just takes a second to be logical, you know, instead I'm getting all emotional about it. And he was like, she's a woman that's that fucking successful.
Right.
But it's just gross.
But it's women that hate on her.
The most. And like, I don't know, do they think it makes them look cool and fun to be in the comments like, oh wow, she's so boring. Really? You're fucking boring, Brenda. What do you mean?
She's actually really fun and funny. Like she's
she
a great sense of humor.
She's hilarious, actually. And like did you guys not and like that's the thing. Somebody else said there was this article, and maybe it was that Atlantic article, and someone in the comment section was like, it's very clear that you just hopped in a Fox News comment section instead of actually listening to the album. Because it was just like hating and hating and hating.
This is like Taylor Swift using generative AI to create videos after being staunchly for artists owning the right to their own work is the most hypocritical, tone-deaf thing I've seen her doing in a long time. Is it though? Because she didn't take someone else's work and use it.
Right.
She just didn't use an artist to create something. She used AI.
I'd like to see if that person has any fucking AI pictures on their page. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't understand how that's even relatively correlating. Like, she didn't steal someone's work.
Right. Like Temu does. I bought stickers from Temu and they sent me some stickers that were clearly made by artists. So, my bad. I'm not buying stickers from Temu anymore.
Right.
But right, like she's not taking something that someone else made and then feeding it into the eye to remake it into her own and stealing your work. Okay, so the tone deaf thing has another question from me. Makes me have another question for you. Okay, so I also keep seeing people talking shit about how they're calling her tone deaf for dissing Travis's ex in The Life of Ophelia. I don't know where the diss is. The only thing that I'm hearing is I don't care about your past because we're together now or something. And that's the only thing I can think of that could translate to a diss. And I don't understand.
Which is like a total normal thing.
That's what I feel. I feel like that's a very normal thing to say in a relationship. Like, what is the diss?
Like in her past could be that he was like on a dating show and then he...
Right. It doesn't have to do with this person at all.
Doesn't mean it
doesn't have anything. I didn't.
The one ex.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything in it either. But like I said, I haven't fully analyzed all the lyrics myself.
But I just heard them calling her tone deaf for that, and then they also said that she was tone deaf for talking for the actually romantic thing. And it's like, I don't see how. Like, it's okay if someone makes a song talking about you, you can make a song talking about them. And like, also, I think it's better that we're making these songs instead of, you know, what Nicki Minaj is pulling.
Right.
And like, I just don't understand, like, what's tone deaf? What's tone deaf about these situations?
Right.
Like,
why is like her rebuttal tone deaf, but the initial wasn't?
Right.
Or was it? We just didn't, I don't know. But
why is it tone deaf to say that even if you were making a dig at the ex, right? Because honestly, I've seen a lot of articles and things where this girl's talking shit about them for no reason. So like, again, even if she did make a dig, I think that would be fine. But I don't hear what that is. And again, maybe I've only listened to it a couple times because I do spend most of my time with the child, and we're not listening to this on repeat with him.
Right.
So like, I'm not
right,
and I'm not as entrenched in the Swiftie lifestyle as you people, so I don't know to listen for the undertones of it all. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's layers to the shit, but I haven't figured out how to find them all. And I just don't know why people keep calling her tone deaf. I thought it was nice. I thought it was fun. I thought it was good. And the hate is just wild. Like, insane.
And the like, more, like, she's always been hated, which is why, she's always received hate, right? But, man, the more popular she gets, the more hate that comes with it. And you think, like, she's like 20 million. I forget the numbers, but it was insane, the amount of plays that this album got in the first 24 hours. And like, it's like for every new fan she gets, because it like doubled from Torture to Poets Department, and then I feel like the hate has doubled too. So it's like for every new fan you get a new hater.
And it's just wild, like the things that they're saying do make it clear that they didn't listen to the album.
No,
like, maybe
they just go straight to hate. Like, it's a woman. Like, I don't get it.
And and they just, like I said, like, they just keep repeating it. All she ever writes about is her haters. Did you listen to the music? And are you not out here hating?
Right.
Because it wasn't all about haters. There was one song, maybe two, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just hating and Travis's dick. There was way more to it than that. But like, if that's all you want to hear, I guess that's all you want to hear.
Did you listen to the Taylor Swift album? Yeah. So you listened to the song about Travis's penis? Yes. Yes, I did. And
yeah, it was pretty good too. I liked it. Right. And even Dave Portnoy was like, I don't want to dance. Then don't.
Right. And when Jason Kelsey asked Travis on the podcast that she was in, like, what his favorite song was, the fact that he didn't say "Wood" is just disappointing.
What did he say?
Opalite, I think.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity, Travis.
Right. How could he not say? Right. What if she like didn't show him that one?
That would be funny.
Like, and how do you have that conversation? Hey, babe. I've got this new album coming out, you know, and I wrote a song. It's kind of about your penis. How do you feel about that?
I like the memes that are like her talking to like the mom in the box, and it's like, and then people are writing over it, and it's like when they're at the Super Bowl, it's like a picture of like her and the mom in the box, and it's like, hey, this new album, you might want to skip number 9.
Yeah,
I don't think it's your vibe.
Yeah. Do you mind if I talk about how great your sex with you is? Like,
good for her.
How does that conversation go?
Well, I think that she probably has the balls to just say it.
Right.
Right? She's probably like, you know what? You know.
Right.
I think that you really have to applaud her confidence, too. You know what I mean? Like, the things that people say so publicly about her, like, if that was me, I probably would have just been crying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's so mean.
Right.
And
I would have
unnecessarily
like
mean.
I would have like been so worried like how I was going to be viewed in the public eye by releasing that album. And she's like at the point where, or that song, and seems that she's at the point where she just says, fuck it. I do what I want.
But she has to.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
This sky is insane behind you right now.
Oh, Jesus. That is
I mean, I kind of want to like show the people.
Okay, show the people.
I don't know how to.
We'd
without killing the.
Oh, we just go like that. We'll just do it like that.
Does it show how pretty that? It's like orange.
I don't know that it's coming up orange in here. It's kind of coming up yellow in here. But...
Oh. It's just why it literally looks like a fire over there, like orangey red.
That's the nice thing about these storms. We get these crazy. Oh, look! Now I've ruined it all.
I know.
I ruined the friendship.
Sorry.
We get these crazy storms this time of year, but like it always ends like that with like the prettiest fucking skies. Yeah. And then like my camera won't actually take the picture. Like sometimes it'll be like orange and purple, and then I always want to take a picture because I'm like, look, it's a figment sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it never shows up like that.
It doesn't show up like that. So like even right now, I'm kind of tempted to just, but it's not. I'm gonna get like a reflection of this window.
Right. It's very pretty, but it does look like a fire over there.
Oh my gosh, it is gonna come out.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're fans. We love it. Congratulations, Taylor, on a successful album.
And fuck
the haters.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page there. And then we said it at the same time. That was
so
funny. This is all new to me, so like it's so shocking to like listen to this album and be like, wow, this is really good, and then open up your phone and like read this shit. Yeah. It's just I get it. I know you guys are used to it, and I really have nothing but respect for you people for continuing to like stand up for her and just write, this is actually so romantic in every comment section. That shit is hilarious. The so romantic comments are so fucking funny to me. Yeah. Shit is so fucking funny. Because it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is.
Yeah. Thankfully she has enough fans behind her to go to battle for her.
And like you said earlier, a very good sense of humor about the whole fucking thing.
Right.
Like she clearly, people call her boring or whatever, right? That was the whole song, call her boring Barbie. I don't think that you could call this person boring.
Right.
I don't, unless you're a hating ass hoe.
Right. And there's plenty of them out there.
Yeah, honestly. All right, well, we just talked about everything for 75 minutes.
I think so. I have a really funny story to tell about the trip really quick.
Okay, quick,
I did say earlier that I'd
Yeah, right, I forgot we asked
So we go on this hike, and it's like it's called like the Little Grand Canyon in Georgia, right? I think it's like Province Canyons or something like that. It's a really cool spot if you're anywhere near there. I don't know where the fuck I was. I just went along for the ride, but it is called Province Canyons, and it is literally looks like you're in Arizona.
Oh, that's cool.
It's canyons. You go down and like you can take the pictures with the high, whatever. It's a really nice spot. But we get there and there's a field trip. It is like the entire 7th grade of this middle school. And we happened to get on the trail at the exact same time as them. And we were right in front of them.
Damn, we left our kids for this.
Right. So we're in front of them. And then I was like, at first I was like, let's just hurry up and like get enough space ahead of them that like we're fine. But then we realized that wasn't going to work. Like if we wanted to stop and take pictures or anything, then they'd be on our tail. So we stepped off to the side and we just let the whole freaking 7th grade pass. I mean, there was a lot of kids. And we're fucking idiots. My one friend is like, oh my God, how do we get all these kids to just say 6, 7? Do you know this like 6, 7 thing? Okay, it's a thing in middle school. All the middle schooler teachers are freaking out about it. All the kids love it. I don't know where it started somewhere. Like I think like a basketball player like said he was, I don't know, I'm like 6, 7. And so then like a YouTuber picked that up and like remixed it into something, and then it just fucking went like wild in the middle school age, right? So you go like this, like up and down with your hands, and they go 6, 7. And if you say the number 6 or 7 in any context, your entire middle school class will go 6, 7.
So did you guys just follow them around yelling 6 and 7 until they did it?
No, we didn't have to. So they're passing us.
Was that easy?
We're letting them all pass them. And I was like, guys, tell them that they have like 6 or 7 miles left to go. And so guys, no worries. It's like 6 or 7 miles. on the hike, and the whole fucking thing.
And they all did it.
6, 7, and then the girl, like, and then they just kept coming, you know, group after group, and we did it to every fucking group that passed us. And I know the chaperones, the teachers wanted to fucking kill us because they hear this shit all day long.
These fucking bitches.
Some teachers have literally like banned the number 6 and 7 from their classroom because it causes...
You know what? I think I did see that. I think I saw a sign and it was like things that are banned in my class, 6 and 7. And I was like, that's weird.
It's that because anytime they hear the number 6, 7 in any context, they go 6, 7. And so the girls, it was, you know, they were like sorted in girls, like there was all girl groups and then boy groups, and the boy groups happened to be at the back of the group and at the back of this fucking train. And so all the girls were like, do it to the boys, they're gonna die. So of course the boy group comes and we do it, and they are so loud. The entire group erupts in 6,
and you're like
7.
In a canyon?
Yeah, well, we're in a trail at this point, so it doesn't like echo, but it was
funny if you got them in the canyon.
Yeah, it was funny. So then we let them pass, they go on their way, and then we kind of get on the trail behind them and start walking.
You can take your pictures and do your thing, right.
So we find there's like, it's the most random thing in this Providence Canyons. There's like old ass cars everywhere. And I don't understand. There's a sign that said that they were left and that they've created like an ecosystem and removing the cars would do more damage than good. But when you look around, like, I'm like, where the fuck is the road? Like, I don't understand like how these cars got here to begin with. I guess maybe the vegetation overgrew and at some point there was like some sort of road in there and now it's just a walking path. I don't fucking know. It's the most random thing, but there was cars, like rusty ass cars in this trail. And so we're there taking pictures and all of a sudden the boy group shows back up to us and they're like, it's the 6, 7 moms. And so now we've been dubbed the 6, 7 moms by this like...
By your new 7th grade friends.
Yeah, our new 7th grade friends. And they're all like, they stop right there where we are trying to take a picture with this car. I'm like, what is going on? They're lost. The boy group and their chaperones have been separated from the rest of the fucking field trip and they are lost. So we like stop and now we realize that we too are actually not going where we need to be going because we ourselves and this boy group of teenagers are all trying to get to the canyons. And now we have realized that they are not on their way to the canyons, which means we are not on our way to the canyons either. So we find this like young couple who looks like they know what they're doing and they have a fucking map because I left the map in the car and my phone wouldn't load the map. So we were just following the fucking trail.
You're in a fucking canyon.
Yeah. And so they explained to us what we needed to do. So we're like, okay, we know where we're going. And the chaperone, he's like this young teacher. He's probably 21. He's so young.
Fucking Blessington style.
He's got like... He's wearing fucking meta glasses. And we're like, are those on?
Blessington style.
Yeah. We're like, are those on? And he's like, no. Unfortunately, they're dead because this would be some really good content. Because they're like, guys, can the chaperones are like, can you guys just take us to the canyons? We can't. We don't know where we are and we are done. They had lost all fucking like hope. These chaperones. They were like,
whatever. We're just lost in the woods with these fucking kids now.
Yeah. So they like literally part the seas because we're in front of the kids. So they had to part and make an opening for us to walk through the sea of kids to get in front of them because we have to turn around and go back down the trail that way to get to the canyons. So we are now leading the field trip. We are now the chaperones.
I really like that.
And we are leading the field trip. So we lead them all the way back down to like the water, like there was like these creeks that like weren't creeks. So there was no water in there, but you can tell like when the water comes down, whatever, they can become like a little creek, right? They're wet and they're whatever formed these fucking canyons was water, right?
Right.
But it's not like actively flowing or there's not active water sitting in it. Yes, but it was whatever. So that's where we were supposed to turn to go to the canyons. So we get there and then like another group of field trippers come from this way and meet us like there. So they're like, we can't go with you guys. We got to go with them. And all the kids are sad. They're like, you guys are leaving us. Bye. Like the whole group. Like we said our farewell to our new friends. And then we parted our ways and we went towards these canyons and they went on their way. Like the canyons were
real jealous.
Yeah. The canyons were like split. So like half of them were down this river thing and half of them were down this river thing. So I'm pretty sure they went down back to like the first one. So we go down and we go to our canyons and do you want to know what canyons we went to?
What canyons?
Canyons 6 through 7.
Oh no, you should have brought them.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so sad that like
they would have had the best time.
Other chaperone like caught them and like they didn't get to follow us to these canyons because that would have been.
You guys would have had the best time with them.
The icing on the cake, like that would have been amazing. But no, they ended up finding their way and like we were no longer chaperones. But I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how did we just become the chaperones of these children?
Man, that would have been so fun if you could have took them with you.
And then you could have taken them to freaking Canyon 6-7. That would have been so funny.
Oh, that would have been so funny. It still sounds pretty fun though.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing was very entertaining.
Yeah.
Like they definitely went home and told their moms about the 6-7 moms.
Yeah, this is
and how they like got them out of the fucking trail.
Yeah,
like we might be these kids like a core memory for these children.
I'm curious to see if this is that Atlanta teacher a content creator, and is the story going to pop up on his
right. It was very, I'm like, I don't even know. We don't know how we got there. It all just stemmed from, we started fucking with them. It's like 6 or 7 more boxes. It was so funny.
Okay, because like if he had the meta glasses and he was like, this would have made good content. You know what I mean? Like there's quite a few like content creator teachers out there that like talk about
maybe
like
he's
the
told the
kids.
story.
Yeah,
like we got lost on the trail. Like you won't believe it because he didn't. We're like, did you sign up for this? He goes, no, I didn't. Like I think he got roped into this field trip somehow, and then they somehow got separated from the rest of the crew. And then we like passed the girls. And they were like, oh my God, you guys found the boys. Yay. Like, everyone, all the other groups were so concerned for the boy group. Meanwhile, the 6-7 moms are leading them. I don't even know.
Meanwhile, you guys are just taking some car pictures real quick.
Yeah, I don't even. It was the most random. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. That was probably the most exciting thing. Then we ate food at a very, very terrible restaurant that I don't know how they served the food that they served us. Like as a server, I was so embarrassed for a server.
Do you want to tell us more about that?
There's not even more. Like it was absolutely terrible. Like
what did you get?
It was my friend. She got a T-bone steak and it was literally white.
Ooh.
Like it had no color. It did not look good. Like I'm not even exaggerating. Like I do have a picture of it.
I kind of want to see now.
Like,
because like even raw wouldn't be white.
No, I don't understand. Oh, and I did make a TikTok on my personal one again of the 6-7 moms. Like I had been like filming, like making little funny videos. So like I had like when we found the kids and they dubbed us the 6-7 moms, and then I had when we became like their their leaders, and then like when we got to the canyon, it was 6-7 Canyon. Like I filmed that too.
Oh, that is funny.
So then I just put it all together.
But on a couple days, I'm gonna go look at. I really want to see the steak though. Ew.
That is what was served to her.
It was like a pork chop, but like full of like fat and
so
grease.
What's really funny is that I had ordered a pork chop, and the server at first like put my pork chop in front of her who ordered this fucking T-bone steak.
I'm just not like, that is so disgusting. What is that?
I don't know.
It's not just fat, like, because it wouldn't be. I guess it would be marbleized like that, but like, this is very disgusting.
Like it's white.
Ugh.
And
plantains look good though.
She had put the T-bone steak. I mean, she had put my pork chop in front of the girl who ordered the T-bone steak because she thought it was the steak but then she was like, no, that's not, because the other thing literally didn't look like a steak. Like, I don't know. And then they just blamed everything on their supplier. Everything. Okay, well, like if you got a shipped product, why are you serving it?
And that, right. Because like someone still unpacked that and prepped it and cooked it and brought it to the table. No one along those lines was like, hey, maybe this is wrong.
Yeah, I said to the manager, like we called the manager over because I'm like, we're not going to do this with the server. Like, it's not her fault. She's just trying to fucking have a job, you know?
Right.
But like we called the manager over who, like, you know,
that is on you. Yeah, that's on you.
You're the voice of your restaurant. And he was like trying to explain it away. And I was like, okay, but at the end of the day, like whether it was your supplier or not, like you served that. Would you even eat that?
What did he say? No.
No. Like he was like, well, I'm like, yeah, no, you wouldn't. Well, let me go ahead and take some things off. I'm like, yeah, you're definitely going to take that off. Like that, her meal needs to go. And then my friend, like the ranch was like sour, so it was the only dressing they offered, and she's like, it tasted sour, so she didn't eat her salad, so we got that taken off. And then like it's supposed to be like a pork belly and like Brussels sprouts, and like I didn't know what pork belly was, but apparently it's very similar to bacon.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, I fucking love pork belly, it's amazing. So we got them, and she's like, this isn't fucking pork belly, this is a pork chop. Like, they cut up a fucking pork chop in the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, no, right. Pork belly is like bacon.
Right.
It's similar. It's not the same, but it's similar.
Yeah. And she's
not
like,
a pork chop.
that's not pork belly. And like, my other friend, like, she ordered like the bruschetta chicken and it was supposed to come with white rice and like Tostanos or something like that. It was like a Latin infused restaurant.
Tostanos is like it's a plantain.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was supposed to come with that. It came out with fucking they looked like French fries. Yuca.
Oh, yeah, that's not the same thing.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
And then we asked for the rice and they act like we were crazy, like it wasn't supposed to come with it. I'm like, it literally says it in your menu. And we're like, is it what, you're just making things up? Like, you decided, you know what? I think she wants fucking yuca today.
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes Pollo will have like these yuca fries that are so fucking good. I know that's not what you ordered.
Yeah.
And that's not the same thing.
No,
but
it was just the most, it was the weirdest fucking experience. And then like they take off her steak, they take off her salad. We paid for like the rest of the stuff. My pork chop was decent. At least it was fucking edible. Like it wasn't like the best thing I ever had, but it was edible.
But it seemed like your friend's food wasn't even real, so.
Right. I ate it, whatever. And then the fucking owner, who I'm assuming is the owner. If he wasn't the owner, I don't know who the fuck he was. At the very end, he's like, we're getting up, and he was like, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everything was good.
You know like, it wasn't.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? And we all, and I was like, oh, we gotta go. Like, and I was in a service industry, and I got a little embarrassed, like, for the server. So, like, I was trying not to, like, be a bitch, but like you guys handled this so terribly. Like as a manager, your owner is actively, I'm assuming he was the owner unless they had two managers on, but like the manager was dressed in like black button up and this guy was like in fucking jeans and a shirt. So
you're
like
gonna assume he's the owner.
I didn't feel like he was dressed anything like the manager, so I didn't think they shared the role. I don't know.
I don't know. Some weird regular that takes it upon himself to
and
say
he was
hi
like
to people.
At the bar, like talking to someone, and he was like kind of walking around in the beginning. I just took it as he was like maybe the owner, but like no, it was terrible. And like, why does your manager not have a conversation with? Even if you were the other manager and not the owner, like why are you like? How does one manager not tell the other manager that this entire table was so disgusted by the food that we were brought?
Well, that's what I was going to say, too. If it's the owner, like, shouldn't someone have told him? Or, like, should he not have known about that steak?
Yeah. And so then we go across the street to another restaurant and to get, like, a drink because we were, like, not going to stay there any longer. Their drinks were decent, but, like, my friend had two and, like, 2 martinis. And she's like, I feel like I just drank water.
Yeah. Well, and look at what they're giving you. They're clearly fucking watering shit down.
Right.
Right.
And so we go across the street and they were like, we told them, like, how terrible it was. And they were like, honestly, we don't know how that place is still open. I'm like, fuck, apparently we should have like asked for recommendations.
Right.
But it was the only place that was open. It was like this really weird time and all the restaurants there seemed to close between lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
And so like it was like 4:00 and nothing open till 5, but this place was still open.
That's how they stay open.
Right. So we went over there, but we shouldn't have. It was terrible. It was the most random. There was like there was a mouse in the house, then there was a snake in the house, and they're like very nice houses. They're like, but they're second homes, so they're not lived in.
Right.
So like, someone had just been up there and everything was fine, but like, when you haven't been up there in 2 weeks, you don't know like what you're walking into. And like the guy,
the property manager,
they do, and he didn't do his fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you think like a property manager would take care of those kind
he
of
was
things,
supposed
right?
to. Instead, he left a gaping hole in the ceiling because he didn't reclose the attic access while he was setting mouse traps.
Oh, fun. So the mouse just came down in the house. This is why not.
Came out of the fucking attic hole you left.
Great.
Yeah. So it was definitely a trip for the memory book.
It sounds like fun though, besides like the food and the mouse and
I was
all.
like, it was great company. We had an amazing time together. Like the girls, like it was great. We laughed. It was amazing. We had so much fun together. We played really fun games. There was a really fun game at Walmart right now that's called like the Girls in the Bar Bathroom or something like that.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity type game
but
where
like drunk girls in the bathroom.
Someone has a problem and like all the girls have to give the solution.
I really like that.
And so it's like my ex just called, what should I do? So everyone has like a fun solution card and like then whoever had the problem picks the funniest or best solution. And we were doing it to where, like, we would just put all the cards in the center and we had to remember it. I don't know if that's how you play Cards Against Humanity, but, like, the person who was picking who had to pick the solution didn't know whose card they were picking.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so it was really funny. That was a great game. And then we played Uncensored Taboo, which was, like, where you, like, have a word that everyone has to guess, or your teammate has to guess, but you can't use any other words below it, and, like, the other team watches you to make sure you're not using those words. But it was, like, uncensored, so there was some really fucked up words in there that you had to guess. So that was really fun, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good trip, except for dinner.
Yeah, it was so random. It was the most that just really random shit happened. But it was a fun time.
Yeah. The canyon sounds fun.
It was.
The game sound fun.
It was. The canyon was cool. I guess on that part, because we just talked
for an hour and a half.
So fucking long.
Yeah, well, we had things to say.
Well, hell.
All right. On that note, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. Peace out. K-Town down.
If you like this, share with a friend. Don't forget to like and follow.
And find us on all social media at parkinglotchats.podcast. That's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Same handle.
Thanks for being here.